Three things I think about with Judge Acosta are professionalism, commitment, and empathy. He's the kind of judge who you want to appear in front of because he's going to listen to your arguments, he's going to care about your clients, and you know he's always going to try to do the right thing.
Professionalism, I think he conducts himself in a manner that elevates the standards of the legal profession, and compassion, because I think that it doesn't matter what you look like and it doesn't matter what you have to offer. Judge Acosta is someone who I've always known to treat everyone with dignity and respect.
Thorough, prepared, and professionalism.
So when I think about John, I think about discipline, I think about his ability to inspire, and I think about his generosity. John models the kind of discipline and preparation that we all aspire to. In doing that, he inspires us to try to live up to that model.
I've known him since he was appointed to the federal bench, since March of 2008. But lawyers don't really meet a judge when they're in court. You really appear in front of a judge. So I actually met Judge Acosta mostly in the CAPS program, in his court-assisted pretrial supervision.
John and I met when we were both associates at Stoll Reeves in 1988.
He was my judge for oral advocacy my 1L year. My first impression was that he was very well prepared for that case, extremely tough, but I appreciated it then and still appreciate it now as I look back at it.
It's no surprise that for more than 15 years, Judge Acosta has been part of the Bench Bar Joint Commission on Professionalism. I think professionalism is important for Judge Acosta because he believes in that ideal of equal justice under the law. And if we treat people as the unique and difficult individuals they are, but treat them professionally, we can work towards that ideal.
I would say one of John's most persistent characteristics is his teaching and mentoring. And John was a wonderful teacher and an inspiration when I met him, and he continues to have those attributes today.
You know, I grew up in sort of rough circumstances, and I never knew any professionals, I should say. I never knew any lawyers, I never knew any doctors. And so when I got into this world, I didn't know if it was something I could do. But luckily for me, Judge Acosta has provided sort of this safety net or parachute, somebody who I can trust and have access to, someone to provide a soft landing because I've never been here before.
When I was externing for Judge Acosta, I got to see on a first-hand basis just how thorough he is in his practice of law. He was excellent in instructing us as externs in how to do the exact same thing, how to approach a case and the questions he considers.
So the CAPS program is something that Judge Acosta created. It stands for Court-Assisted Pretrial Supervision, and it's a way for the judges to give extra attention to defendants who get released pretrial but who might be more of a flight risk or a danger. And in the CAPS program, Judge Acosta meets with defendants, talks to them personally, and gives them a sense that they have a future that they can look forward to. They're not used to having a judge actually be interested in their lives. I've had clients tell me that the way they got through federal prison was remembering that Judge Acosta was counting on them to make a difference. They reach out to me later and will tell me they finished their time because they didn't want Judge Acosta to be disappointed in them.
John, the father, is fiercely proud and stands in amazement of the accomplishments of the young women he's so proud to call his daughters. He and Lanice created an absolutely fabulous platform and a loving, supportive environment for the girls. John the Duck fan is a little more curious to me because that's an affinity that doesn't come to me naturally. But if I am in his chambers and I ask him about any piece of memorabilia, he'll tell me why the piece is important, why the player was important, and where he was when the player did that remarkable thing.
He's been a model of how I should be as an attorney. He has guided me both through words and through his actions. The principles and values that Judge Acosta has emphasized since I met him my first year have made me a better person and a better attorney.
For what he's meant to me in the development in my life and career, I don't foresee any way that I could pay him back other than living my life in accordance with some of the values that he's taught me. And I think most important on those lists are being a good husband, being a good father, and contributing to the world in a way that leaves a positive legacy behind.
John, I can't think of a more deserving recipient. I couldn't be prouder to be someone who gets to say congratulations tonight. Nicely done.